I'm sure some of you have already heard about the Halloween horror incident in Tokyo last week. A 24-year-old Japanese man named Kyota Hattori is wearing a Joker cosplay and attacked passengers on the Tokyo commuter train last Sunday evening on October 31st. He took a train from Shibuya, where many people celebrate Halloween there, and he attacked the passengers. 17 passengers were injured, and one of them was a man in his 70s who was stabbed in the right chest with a long knife. Also, the attacker sprayed a clear liquid around and set it alight. Someone inside the train actually took a video, so let's watch it together. By the way, the video that we're about to watch shows some traumatic incidents, so please watch at your own risk. This is a very depressing news, to be honest. Alright, let's watch it. So, this is the guy. He's wearing green shirt and purple vest, just like Joker from the movie. These are the people who are trying to escape. You can see the train doors were closed and people were trying to jump out of the window to get out. The fact that they couldn't get off the train properly is just terrifying. It looks like he's chilling there and doesn't really care at all. One of the witnesses said in an interview that he thought it was just a Halloween stunt until he saw the man walking his way slowly, waving a long knife. The suspect not only adored the movie Joker, but he said that the recent similar knife attack incident in August inspired him. Since June, he wanted to kill someone because he had to quit his job and see many of his friendships fall apart. Local media also reported that he told the authorities that he wanted to kill people to be sentenced to death. I know this is a scary and dangerous incident, but at the same time, I thought, how come no one was able to stop him? I was not at the crime scene, so I can't really tell what should have been done better. But as someone who just moved to Tokyo recently, this was an excellent reminder for me that even if Japan is one of the countries with the lowest crime rate, it is not always safe. Watching this news made me consider learning self-defense. I am fortunate because if I were not in Taiwan, I would have gone to Shibuya to celebrate Halloween, as Halloween is my most favorite event of the year. Now, this is not the first time this kind of knife attack happened on public transportation. I'm very curious how the government would prevent this kind of incident from happening again. It is scary to think that the suspect was able to bring that long knife inside the train. Although Japan is a country with low murder rates, I still hope they can do something as soon as possible. The suspect is only 24 years old, and he said in the interview he wants to be sentenced to death. I have made a video about suicide in Japan in my other video. If you want to watch that, I'll put the card above. But also, let me show you a line graph of suicide rates by generation in Japan from NPA, National Police Agency. So you can see there are many colorful lines here. Vertical line shows the suicide rate here. See? And the horizontal ones is the years from 2011 to until 2020. Each color represents the age. This red line down here is the age from 10 to 19. You see that here? Down here. The green one is the age from 80 above. Now I want you to see the yellow line here, which is my generation from 20 to 29 years old. As you can see, there is a big spike from 2019. Not only that, the younger ones, remember the red line down here? The suicide rate here has also drastically increased. If children are our future, like Whitney Houston said, we are pretty messed up because more young people are suicidal, and this graph doesn't include those people. There is an article that explains more about the suspect's life. I got curious, why would a young man would decide to do this? What type of person was he? What was the reason behind this? What I found on the internet was he is from Fukuoka Prefecture. He grew up with his mother and a sister. He was also a leader in a karate club in high school, so he seemed like a very responsible and hardworking person. Instead of going to college to study, he worked in a nursing home and a manga cafe, quit his job because he stole things. After breaking up with his ex-girlfriend from high school, he lost his motivation in life, and everyone around him were worried about him. It seems like a typical guy who hit some hard times and was not able to overcome them. Joker had nothing to lose when he killed so many people in that movie. I don't think that was the same for this suspect, but a man who has nothing to lose doesn't hold back because nothing is holding him back. He might have felt worthless in society. Maybe he wanted to do something crazy that attracts all this attention in the media. I guess the Joker also did something similar. The attacker was able to fulfill his desire for recognition, which is very sad. I didn't confirm this, but this is just my speculation. But the saddest thing is we live in this society and we create this society. In Japan, when somebody is treated badly, like a bully at work or school, people are more likely to pretend they don't see it. They won't react to any of it, even if they see it. No wonder why the suicide rate is increasing for teenagers. When I see this type of news, it makes me think about happiness. I recently read this book called Kirawareru Yuki, or The Courage to be Disliked, and we actually did a book review on this with our channel members. But in that book, the meaning of happiness was explained in the simplest way I'd never imagined. Let me share this to you. So, being happy means being able to like yourself, and to be able to like yourself means you know you are worthy because you give value to a community. In this book's explanation, a community doesn't mean it has to be big. It can be two people, like family or even at work, and with or without recognition. If a person knows that he or she is giving a value to a community, they can be happy. I think being in a community is what we lack, most especially for younger generations with all the social media platforms. Everything seems so unreal because many people are only posting the highlight of their life. Not only young people, but adults are more on social media nowadays. And with this pandemic, things just got worse for many people's mental health. Well, anyways, let me know what you think in the comment section, and thank you so much for watching till the end. Miyuki deshita from Yuki News. Mata ne.